Good evening, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of High Top Sports. We have a little special show here today. We kind of anticipated it. We kind of didn't. I was kind of sitting on the edge of whether or not we should go live. I was hoping maybe something would kind of come trickling through because, again, we have what we're expected to land today, right, with Jakeem Jackson, who we did just land, the four-star cornerback out of Osceola, an Orlando, Florida kid. So really excited for that. But I was hoping, again, we're expecting Mizell tomorrow. That's going to hopefully be a shoe-in as well. And we have Jordan Castle, who moved his commitment date from October to Saturday, which is July 30th. So that's all expected, right? LeBlanc, who also committed today, as well as John Walker. All three of these guys committed. We've talked about this over the last 2 months, being the three-headed monster, dragon, whatever you want to call it, expecting it to be a really big day, hoping that the three would all commit together and go play together. Well, spoiler alert, if you guys don't know, that did not happen. It started with John Walker committing first at 6 p.m., going to UCF, which we talked a little bit about last night in the live stream. We kind of anticipated that, especially with his mom apparently working at UCF, so he's staying close to home. But I do want to mention that Florida even came out and said, we're still coming after you. We are still going to be engaged in you, which is really promising. Like, we are not going to give up on recruiting you. So that is massive. And just kind of, again, just a mindset of where Florida is at, where Billy's at, where the entire program is at. Then a few minutes later, around 6:30, LeBlanc committed. It was between Penn State, Oklahoma, Florida. I want to say Penn State was kind of making a little bit of a run. Florida was making a late last push. There was some noise kind of earlier on in the week. That obviously did not happen. He immediately ended up going to Oklahoma. So that's where he is at now. And again, he even commented on what Florida said to him. He said, hey, they said nothing but love. We're still coming after you. So we're still hungry, right? The Gator boys are at it. Scary money don't make money, still eating. And then Jakeem was supposed to go like shortly after LeBlanc, who went at 7 o'clock, Something happened. His got pushed back to about 7:45. And his mom, I believe it was his mom, was sitting next to him wearing a Kentucky shirt. And everybody in the chats were going absolutely bonkers about it, saying, what's going on here? Is she trolling? It was kind of funny to watch everybody kind of go absolutely nuts about it. But it seems that obviously he is a Gator. So we got that 4-star recruit. It looks like it's going to bump us up, obviously, in the class. Let me see if it's updated yet. I want to say we had 247. We were like 23rd or 24th before that commitment today. So we will see if we make that little bit of a jump here. Let me take a look. Hopefully we do. I would imagine so. It looks like, yes, we bumped up to 17. Looks like 17 now. I want to say that's fresh because if I believe I'm not mistaken, we were at 23, 24. Let me see if they've got him on here. I don't see. Oh, yeah, that is with Jakeem. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we bumped up to 17 now with that sign. So that's a huge bump. That's a good, what? We went from 23, 24, so about 3 to 7 spots just from him committing. And again, with the two other guys, A. Mizell is a top 100 prospect, top. So that's going to be a big jump for us as well. And then again with the, what's his name? Jordan Castle as well on the Saturday, which we feel pretty heavy about. Again, I hyped this up this past week, and my thing is I'm hoping for a big surge, right? I'm hoping that this turns into more than just the 3. That's the big picture here, especially with Friday Night Lights happening tomorrow, which is a big build-up for that. All those things expected. To me, if something else doesn't happen, I'm not trying to be negative here, and maybe this is our fault as Gator fans, as Gator analysis, maybe we've hyped it up too much, right? We've set the expectations so high that if something else doesn't trickle in that we already feel like might happen, are we going to be disappointed? Are you as a Gator fan going to be disappointed if something like that doesn't happen? And now that I feel like I've got my hype and my hopes up, I could be. Yes. Also, too, Cody, thank you for reminding me. We have a possible flip with Dejon Johnson. That seems to be making some headway, be making some news over the last 24 hours. We talked about it last night. Steve was incorrect with his data here, which we should have known better. It is a 23-star recruit. He kept saying 2024. I pushed him, but he was adamant that I was 2024. So 2023 4-star recruit, a high 4-star recruit. So that would be a massive flip. So that would be exciting as well. I think that would probably settle the dust a little bit. We're like, okay, right? That's 4 big guys, four stars coming through, which would, look, we're at 17 with just that one commit. That was 6 spots we jumped with one commit. Imagine with 3 to 4 more, where that goes to. I mean, just let's say an average of 2 spots per guy, right? So we go 17, 15, 13, 11. We're tickling that top 10. Again, I'm just kind of speculating here on where it could be, where it could possibly go. But it seems that we could be tickling, again, I've talked about this, that top 10 class at the end of the weekend. Let me know, guys. Let's hear what's going on here in the chat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Show some love. Drop a like. Drop a subscription. We're on the road to 2,000, so appreciate you guys for stopping by. On3 has us ranked at 15, so even better. Even better on where we're going. That's from LGM. LGM, you might want to go watch the stream last night, bub. We did a giveaway. I kind of hinted towards it in your comment. I'm probably giving it away now, but you might want to go check it out, big dog, and shoot me a message so we can figure it out. Mark says 4276 says we're going to be in the top 10. I'm liking my odds. I'm liking the odds about that. Yes, stinks about LeBlanc, but they Muddy from Muddy says stinks about LeBlanc, but they gonna give up on him. Yeah, they ain't gonna give up. LeBlanc said Florida's coaches told him we're still gonna recruit you hard. Yep, same thing for John Walker. So look, I think the UCF John Walker one, that could be more of an emotional pick right now, just being close to home. I think if we're making the movements now, the first 3-4 games, the season's going to be very important for flipping these guys, obviously, to see what Billy can do on the field. So I love that mindset of, hey, we're still going to come after you. We're still going to attack. Aiden Mazzell is very close to a 5-star. Yes, Mike Litter, it's very close to a 5-star. Could see him being a 5-star, which would be a massive pull, which could easily put it up into the top 10s there. So super chat from Brian. Who won the Stanley Cup? That was the Avs. That was go to the Avs. LGM says I watched it. I realized my name in the Discord is different. Oh yeah, that's very true. That's very true, LGM. I wouldn't even know if it was you, honestly. So look. Going to be exciting stuff, obviously this weekend. I'm a little debate. We're going to Friday Night Lights tomorrow. Not quite sure on how much on access we're going to be able to get into that. I want to get as much as I possibly can with all these 5-star recruits that are going, especially the top-tier quarterbacks for 2024 that are going to be there. I want to be able to see these guys as much as possible, get some footage, share it with you guys as well that can't be there. I think that'd be some great content for all of us to witness and see. It's going to be exciting as much. I'm assuming we can get in from what I hear. So we will see here. Let's see here. Alex Compton, thank you. Alex, you're asking what was Saban's first recruiting class ranked. So I looked that up. When I made my comparison, we made a video about, I think it was on Sunday, where I talked about Billy being the next Saban. It was a wild take, but I was simply comparing the 2 first seasons of like how he carries himself, and then I compared it to the recruiting. We didn't have rankings back in 2007 because I looked it up. It didn't give me a spot, but it gave me the amount of recruits they had, and I believe it was like 8 4-stars and then like 10 3-stars. So we're already Billy's already ahead in that regards. Again, everyone's saying it's wild comparison. I know, but it's something to look at. It's fun to stay on top of that. So $2 from Caleb. Say that again. Who won the Stanley Cup? The Avs won the cup. The Avs won the cup. So. What else do I got here? So, yeah, LeBlanc, that was a bummer. But again, Dejon Johnson, that would be a huge flip from Ohio State. That would be, look, anytime we can take something from Ohio State and step on them a little bit, I still kind of remember 2006 when they counted us out for the national championship. So that, to me, is still something that I'll never forget, that they basically thought they were going to just walk in and walk all over us. We all know how that played out, right? So, to me, that's something that I carry. I'm a little bitter about it. I got a little chip on my shoulder on that one. So, Alex, I got you. Yeah, it is very interesting. Look, I like to see kind of, hey, how did somebody else do their first year? Now, the reason why I was getting roasted for this video is because Saban obviously came from a championship at LSU and came from a NFL professional background, as where Billy has not. And this is what we have to keep in mind too, guys, right? Cristobal is coming into Miami from a well done job in Oregon. I mean, like, the guy had a winning record and recruited well and put some studs into the NFL. Okay, the guy has a name. In a sense, Miami hired way up, right? Florida. Look, I'm not shitting on Billy here, but if we're looking at we're trying to compare ourselves to the Miami, who again hired up with somebody who basically to me is a steal from Oregon, right? You got LSU, who has Kelly, who they essentially stole from Notre Dame. I mean, he's had success. He's been successful in Notre Dame, right? All these guys have a great history of being a great coach and having success at the prime time. Billy does not have that. We all know that, right? And again, I understand that, and that's where everyone's like, everyone needs to simmer down, slow down a little bit. And this is where I'm giving him a lot of praise, is that this guy is keeping up with the big dogs, right? Look, I know we love Billy. Scared money don't make money. You know what I'm saying?
Scared money don't make money.
But in a sense of like big dogs, he doesn't have the background of a Cristobal yet, or not Lane Kiffin, but Lincoln Riley, or get a Kelly, right, at LSU. So all these guys, to me, have that stature already, which helps when they're coming in, and it's good, exciting news. Also, too, you got to realize we're comparing ourselves to Miami. Miami has been dog water for a while now. We can all agree on that. Here's what Miami has not had, in my opinion, that Florida has had. Florida has had a lot of drama. The Dan Mullen situation did not end well. It was very, very disgusting and turmoil. It was like, ugh, we're done with you. Get away, right? It was frustrating. We got Copeland leaving. We've got Emery. When those guys left, there was kind of some drama that unfolded a little bit on Twitter. Never really got any farther. I tried to dig into it, figure out what was going on, but it was a very toxic place to be at. Miami may have that. I'm not in that camp. I can't really tell. I don't know what's going on. But from the outside looking in, it didn't seem like Miami had as much of that going on. It was just they suck. They can't get their shit together. But there wasn't very toxic, right? Because I'm like Mark Richt was there, I believe. And I think that he was a great coach. But obviously he couldn't turn those guys around. But Florida has had a lot of turmoil kind of surrounding them. So again, us as Florida fans got to realize it's going to take a lot for us to get that turned around in the mindset and how Florida is viewed to recruits in a different manner. And I think they're doing a great job of that. We had Najee Harris on here. He talked about the difference. You guys heard Aiden Mazzell in his interview of how, when I went to Florida, they didn't even remember me. Now, it's possible that the guy's coming to Florida. So the program is changing in a great direction. And this weekend is just another one of those fine weekends. Let me see what you guys got going on here. Brandon Curry, so glad I made it to the live show. It's been a few weeks. Glad you made it too, my man. The real DBU is here. I can't wait to see if we get Mazzell. Him and Wilson are going to look like 2008. Let's go, baby, with the speed. Jeremy Simmons, go Braves. Absolutely. Jeremy, happy so far with UF. Yes, LGM. Aiden will skyrocket the class tomorrow with the commits. Top 10, here we come. Look, that's what's going to be exciting. But again, I want to ask you guys, if you guys already answered that, if you feel that if we get Jakeem, Aiden, and Jordan Castle, those are the three kind of shoo-ins that we're really hearing across the board that seems pretty open. We get those three and that's it. No flips, no nothing, no nada. Are you going to be happy with that? Or are you going to feel a little kind of under, a little, what's the word? Anticlimactic, if that's what happens. Or maybe, is it just me? Did we hype it up too much? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Screen went black. Hopefully my screen didn't go black. Saban's first class had Mark Ingram, Julio Jones, Dante Hightower, Mark Barron, and Marcel Darius. All first rounders. My goodness, what a class. So we won't know. We can come back to this in about 3 to 4 years, right, after Billy's first class and see. Then we'll have a second comparison. I'll have another video to post out to get roasted on, and we got a brand new subscriber, so you know what that means, baby. Jeremy Simmons, welcome to the show. Welcome to the family, my man. Scared money don't make money, Andrew Apple, go Gators. Hope my man Link's doing good, Bubba. Good to see you here. Let's see what we got going on here. Super chat, my man Cody. Can we get someone from hype out of seam a little? Can we get some more hype out of you? I'm pretty hype, Cody. What are you talking about, big dog?
Scared money.
Dial it in, baby. Come on. You already know. Just get warmed up. Warming up my chops, Coates. Come on, baby. I appreciate you holding me accountable, though. You know what I'm saying? That's got to keep me on my toes there. Look, JT Manish, I love it, man. Braves are going to win the World Series back-to-back. You already know, baby. Boys are dialed in. Look, we gotta make some moves here in the next 3 days before the trade deadline. We're kind of a little flat-footed right now with Duval being out. I'm thinking for a little reunion. Jock Peterson on the left side, Jorge Soler on the right side. Miami's trash. They paid him a lot of money for 1 year. It didn't work out. Was it maybe one or 2 years, I think, something like that? It's not working out, boys. Come on back. Come on back, baby. I would love for that reunion. Love me some of that juice. We could also use a pitcher as well. Miami's fan base is doo-doo. They are absolute doo-doo, Vision Football. I couldn't agree more. Andy Jean, I haven't heard anything on Andy Jean. Like I talked about yesterday in the live, everything has gone quiet. It's like radio silence right now with the other recruits. It seems like there isn't much noise or any energy behind anybody else. It's just We're focused on these 3 days. It's big, and all we keep hearing is big. Trayon Webb went live on a Twitter space today, chit-chatted with him a little bit. Pretty cool. Hopefully, I talked to him. I was like, hey, let's connect. I'm here in Jax with you. I'm right down the road. Let's figure it out. And he said, hit me up. I haven't heard anything back yet. But I asked him, I said, hey, man, what are you doing? What's your basically your elevator pitch to recruit these guys, right? And he talked about, hey, look, if you're in Florida, I love this. He's like, if they're in Florida, it's a no-brainer. Why would you want to go anywhere else? He goes, Florida is the best school in Florida, which I love that energy, right? He goes, we need to get back to the national championship contender. He goes, there's no reason why Florida shouldn't be in the conversation to win a national championship every single year. This is Trayon Webb. This is what Trayon Webb said to me today, and I love that energy. And it was really cool to hear him kind of talk about being that recruiting type and pushing these guys. He also talked about being an investor and wanting to make money while he was sleeping. Very good head on his shoulders, dialed in, ready to rock and roll. I think he was on that thing for like a good hour and a half, just answering people's questions. So really good for him, really cool for him to kind of help build his brand and help. Again, I think he's pushing that. He also tweeted out too when Jakeem signed. He goes, just the beginning. So these guys know what's going on. They're hearing it. They're talking about it. And again, is it going to be anticlimactic? That's what I want to know from you. That's what I want to hear from you guys right now. Late to the party, Hunter Wolf. It's okay, man. Welcome. Ricky UC, I agree with Cody. Old vlogs are lit, Rick. Old vlogs are lit. If Miami gets Kim McLean, it's over for everyone. Do you guys think that Miami could make a run for the Texas A&M of greatest class of all time? Let me see. Let's take a look. Let's look at this together really quick before I get back to the comments. Let's go to 2022 really fast. And let's look at Texas A&M, greatest class of all time. So they had 21 4-stars and 8 5-stars with 333 points. That's what 247 has them at. 2 3-stars, 21 4-stars, and 8 5-stars. My goodness. And Bama was a tickling close second with 31 commits compared to 32 commits. Texas had 35 commits. My goodness, what a year. Okay, so 8, 21, 32 commits overall. So let's go take a look at Miami and see. They're number 9. So they've got a long way to go. So they're at 16 commits, so they're halfway there with a score of 260. Okay. This looks like this could be a pretty big class because Ohio State's at 286 right now with only 19 commits. So if we're thinking another 10 to 12 commits for those guys, that number is going to be up there. So Miami has a long way to go, to be honest with you. I mean, Ohio State has 16 4-stars. Miami is half of that right now. So we keep talking about Miami, but we're sleeping on Ohio State. Texas has 12. Notre Dame has 17. Georgia's got a good class. I don't want to talk about them that much. They're dialed in. Now, if we get Dejon Johnson, the flip, then that 16 goes down to 15. So these numbers obviously are going to change throughout the year, and Wiley have some different changes. We got a super chat in the room there. I missed that, so I'll see that in just a second. Today was no surprise. Everybody chill. It was not a surprise. I was hoping for more. I was. It was almost, again, today was not anticlimactic. Today was expected. Today was getting the ball rolling. It was a hope of what could happen, but it was more of a let's get the ball rolling. It's July, ain't worried. As long as we do good in the season, I think we will impact the mind of other commits. Totally agree on that one. Let's flip to John, which I hear we are doing. Yes, that seems to be good for us. Weapon X. Hold on, let me see really quick here. Let me get to somebody. Ooh, I see some Bama hate. Hold on. Mike Litteris, there it is. Hippo character with stars growing in his eyes, pumping his arms in the air with the word hype pulsating above him. I love that I can't see the sticker. Like, that has to be my favorite thing in the world. I mean, it's like reading a storybook to you guys. You know what I mean? The scare money don't make money, baby. That was incredible. That was a good time. Appreciate that, Litters. That was hilarious. Check the merch tab, Jeremy. I need that hoodie. Yes. Link in the description. Go check out the merch. Boys and girls, there's got some good stuff. We got the hoodies. We've got the Beat Utah shirt. You already know about that, boys and girls. Come on with it. Down in the link in the description. Become a member as well, man. What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Annie Jean is easily the class best route runner. Love it, Mr. Nobody. Yeah, Annie Jean's still rocking with us. That's what it sounds like. Dejana Gator liking the recent UF stuff. Laughed my ass off like 10 minutes ago liking. Oh, like liking. Okay. There we go. There we go. Mike. All right, let me see. I'm going to go back. Okay, Brock RTR. Alabama going to take Kamani from Florida. Book it. Roll Tide. Roll. Why not Bama? I mean, that was a bit aggressive, Brock. We're just in here having a good time. Just hanging out with the boys. There's no need for you to get salty. It's July. All right. Now, if it was December and you would have come in with that kind of energy, I would understand that, okay? But you got to earn the right to come in this chat with that kind of spice, okay? Only person I allow that is Daniel Rivera. All right. He's earned his stripes, Georgia dog. And I got nothing but love for Bama. But you can be coming in here like that hot this quick. All right. Just tone it back a notch. We know Bama's good. Act like you've been there, big dog. We expect this from a Georgia fan, Brock. Okay? Not from you. You're Bama. Southern voice. Okay? Keep it right and tight, big dog. Keep it right and tight. Dominic, what it be, baby? Let me go. Let's go. Mets own the Braves. LGM, you know for a fact that's not even close to true. The Mets live in the Brave shadow. Okay? You know that. I know that. We'll agree to disagree. Okay? We'll agree. You'll agree with me. Let's see here. All right, I gotta get back down now because I wanted to get to make sure. Miguel Perez, yo, what's going on, man? Let's see here. Jeremy says Simmons says on it. Go check the chat. Go check out the page, man. Let me know what you like. There's some sea spray on there too. No, but top 3. So fishing football, you have Miami at top 3. I don't believe Miami will reach Texas A&M level of recruiting. Well, Texas A&M ain't even close this year. They're not even dialed in now. If you're comparing them, I guess, to that 2022 season. Okay, I can hear that. Sean Nicholson, we're probably going to have a better offense than last year and for sure a better defense than last year. That's enough to beat Bama and UGA. Okay. Like the take. Look, I agree with the offense. I think, obviously, Damian Pierce and Malik Davis leaving, that's going to hurt a little bit. Not like we utilize them well anyways, right? But I agree. I think the potential of the offense is much greater. Do we start off the same? Again, I think that running back room is pretty solid. Do we replace Damian Pierce? Not right away, no. But the potential to get to that is definitely there. And I think there's going to be a good solid base with a solid O-line that wasn't there before. So I can see that. And the defense does seem pretty hefty and strong as well. So let me see here. I think eventually Miami's recruiting will slow down. And once Billy gets a few games in to show off the recruits' game tape. Yes, that will be huge. Again, that's why this is exciting because we're doing this now without any of that, the history, right? Cristobal has history. Brian Kelly has history at LSU, okay? Billy has history, but not compared to those guys, right? Even Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley is just like silently just kind of doing his thing over there. Where is USC? USC is 13th. They're kind of just existing right now. They're doing it quietly but surely. They got some good transfer portals. I want to say they're probably doing better in the transfer. Let's see how they're doing with that. No results yet for transfer portal. Okay. It's just recruiting. Oh, was that 2020? Does that go to 2022 then? Oh, okay. No results for 2023 yet. Okay. That must be credited in the 2022 season. Yeah, it is. I'm an idiot. It is. Definitely going. Yeah, USC is number 1 for 2022 for the transfer portal. So there you have it. Okay. So he's got to get the ball rolling now, and I think he's definitely more heavy focused on this year. Obviously, they're already kind of a shoe-in. He shouldn't have any issues over there and at USC. Let me go back to the chats here. What's going on here? Merch is available in good quality with the shirt. You got the shirt codes. Good to hear, man. Glad you got a shirt. Where can we get that hoodie? Hoodie is in the link in the description. Okay, there's a black version, there's a white version, there's a gray version. Go check out that the hoods in the description. There's also some other merch in there as well. So but definitely sure to check that out. Let's see. I can't lie, Andy Jean is the most underrated player maybe I've ever seen coming out. Kid is top 100. Love it. Once Billy can prove his product at this level, we straight, bro. Absolutely. Love that too. I believe UF will finish higher ranked than Miami. I like that take as well too. That's my LGM. That's been my argument about Cristobal. Cristobal couldn't even run the weak Pac-12. Look, he didn't completely flop in the Pac-12. He had a strong showing in the Pac-12, right? With 10-2. I mean, it's not nothing to frown upon. But I think everyone was expecting probably more. But he did send some studs to the NFL, so I will give him that. Florida Boy Pride, I love it. 727-813 born and raised 904 right here, big dog. Let's get it. The tape don't lie. We won't finish higher than Miami fishing footballs. I'm sorry, just don't want people getting hopes up. So we're at 17. Miami's at top 10 right now at number 9. They've got 8 4-stars. We have 11, and they have 1 5-star. But they have 11 3-stars. That's where they're getting us right now. Okay? So we got to get some more 3-stars. I mean, look, we pull in a few more let's say we pull in 6 more 3-stars. That puts us at 8, right? We're already ahead of them in 4-stars. We need a 5-star. That's going to really kind of settle the debate here on if we don't get a 5-star, I will agree with you. Fish and football. If we get a 5-star, then the ball will get rolling in the right direction. Okay. Nice to see so many Gators / Brave fans thought I was a rare breed. No, I think it's more common than you think, Jeremy. To me, I feel like the Braves are like just America's baseball team. You can't. It's like think about it. Like southeast here, right in Georgia, there really isn't much from a baseball perspective that is surrounding it. And if you live in Florida, unless you live in Miami, you're not cheering for the Marlins. No shot, right? The Rays, come on, right? So honestly, Orlando and up and then to the left, you're kind of in Braves country at that point. You know what I mean? Even over to Tallahassee's Braves country. So it's not as crazy as you would think if you actually kind of break down the map. Tampa's it's a tight niche kind of group, and then Florida and Miami's a tight niche. They don't really kind of do a great job of branding outside of that. DeJohn Gator, love it. This week, twice on ESPN, 2 college football analysts, Reese Davis and Heather, said Florida is mediocre and Utah will win the Pac-12 and make the playoffs. Wow. So that, even more reason why you should go get yourself a big Utah shirt. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, if that wasn't the perfect segue to that, right? I love that. That's a bold statement, but look, Utah was a good football team last year, so it's not a hot take, okay? We have a lot of hot, wild takes on here. That is not one of my, I can assure you. Alex says, I don't think we're going to beat Miami in the recruiting rankings either, but this will be the second year of them out-recruiting us, but I believe that will change in the future. I think we're heading in the right direction. Couldn't agree more. We'll always have hope, but be realistic. We knew LeBlanc was OU lean and Walker. We knew. The Walker at UCF was a last minute whoa. Okay, that came out of left field. So over the last 3 days, we knew it was. But prior to that, it wasn't like we were all dialed in on that. LeBlanc, yes, was always heavy OU. We had a little bit of noise earlier in the week that I thought maybe some things would turn around. But again, I like to be optimistic too, in a certain extent, and hope we get some juices flowing. I was there. I was tuned in, watching, trying to hopefully be surprised. I was not. So here we are. What about from being from Florida and having pride in that for Millionaire Trader? Yeah, and look, that's what Trayon Webb was talking about. I was like, look, let's represent Florida. And I want to say 10 out of our 11 4-stars are all from Florida. So bringing it back home, keeping it in-house, I think that's going to be good for us. And again, all these guys, the ones that are going to Miami, those are going to be harder to flip, I think, because they're already staying home. The ones going to the Oklahomas of the world and Ohio States, look, I can see that. Everybody's stealing one out of our Florida. Yeah. As long as Napier signs a top 15 class, it can be considered a success in year one, considering the damage that was done by the last regime, by LGM. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Scare money tank would be dope. Ooh.
Scared money don't make money, you know?
You know what, Hunter Wolf? You might be onto something, my friend. I admit, we live in Florida. Why are we putting out hoodies? I'm a hoodie guy. I like hoodies. It's kind of like my uniform here on the show. But I think you're right. We need a mean fight machine. Scare money don't make money. Tank top. I couldn't agree more. That's you know what? That's on me. You know what we could do, and what I'll do is why don't we just Bill Belichick it too? We're gonna have 2 versions of this. I can't make that hoodie. I can't put it up for sale. But let's just cut the sleeves off our hoodies, off our Napier hoodies. Can we be in agreement on that? And we just rock like the Belichick? What's thoughts on that? What, right? Plus the tank top. I'm not discrediting the tank top, but let's just rock the cut off Billy Napier hoods. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock and roll with that. I love that. I love how 11 out of 13 recruits are from the state. Okay, so it's 11 out of 13. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for clarification. I had 10 out of 11, so it's 11. All right. Love it. Mets are ass. Thank you, JT. I appreciate that. That deserves that. Getting a lot of momentum. Big key for the recruiting. yes, look, Friday Night Lights is going to be exciting tomorrow. I'm pumped to be there and to see that and see what it entails and how Billy handles it. There's going to be a ton of studs there, a ton of 5-stars. They're all tweeting about it. They're all excited about it. And look, that's where the momentum could just rocket ship this train that we're on. Let's see here. Tell me you are a Bolts fan too. Jeremy Simmons. So with hockey's a little bit different. This is so here's how I am with hockey. I'm not as like a diehard with hockey as I am with other sports. My wife's from Chicago, so when she moved down here, I really didn't have a hockey team. So I started cheering for the Blackhawks, right? And then they won a couple of championships, a couple Stanley Cups. That was fun. I enjoyed the Bolts run because I got some family that are Bolts fans. But then we've got some friends of ours that are Avs fans, and so this year I was all in on the Avs. Learned a lot about the Avs. So when it comes to hockey, I'm kind of a bandwagoner. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I like to see kind of. I don't have a diehard team. I'd like to find one. I'll find myself a home here probably soon. I'm kind of leaning with the Avs because I'm a Braves fan and I like the A. But I was cheering with the Bolts when they're going back to back. Bolts and 4, absolutely. Locked On Gators saying we definitely backed off Kirkland, Tinsley, and LeBlanc. Yes, so we talked about that. We've talked about it a few times with the Kirkland situation. We talked a lot about it with Connor Clark. And there's some things we talked about precast that I can't really break into. But him going to Texas, it wasn't as surprising. He wasn't surprised to him as it was to the rest of us, simply due to the fact of it seemed as if the hats on the table weren't as interested as maybe they were at one point. And we talked about that. We have a whole clip about like kind of the decommitting process on having to decommit this guys and him having a little bit of, could possibly being a little bit of having some ego issues. And so there wasn't a lot of push there. Kinsley just dropped from a 4-star to a 3-star. So good riddance with that. And the LeBlanc thing, I haven't heard anything negative about him. He seems like a pretty good dude. So I haven't heard too much on that. But let's see. Apparently, they had red flags there. Yeah, I didn't even finish reading. But they definitely wanted Bryant. That one hurt. Yeah, Malik Bryant hurt. But yes, the LeBlanc. I didn't hear anything about LeBlanc. That was one I can't agree or disagree on. But I did hear that about Kirkland and Tinsley. I saw that he dropped a rating. So On 3 has Miami ranked number 3. Wow, that's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. Brian says, ugga. LOL. Nice skip for Florida, but while verbals are nice to get, it does not matter till the letter is signed. We know, Brian. We know. Okay? Just come on, man. Chris Smith, UF will finish 8th in recruiting. I could dig it. Webb, Trayon Webb. Were you in that, Mark? Trayon Webb said UF's playbook is sort of like 2000. I think I might have heard him say that. 2019 LSU. Okay. That was a pretty good team, if you guys don't remember. Little Joey Burrow, little Joey Ice. Oh, okay, my rate number 5. Come on, LG, you're killing me, buddy. Killing me. Let's see here. 7th or 8th, good guess. We have talent. People are sleeping on these guys that haven't played. Totally agree. Give my boy JJ's shout out. Let's see here. 7-year-old watching you. Oh, give my boy JJ a shout out. Might be Jeremy. JJ, what's going on, my man? Welcome to the show, big dog. Appreciate you watching, man. Give him a little. Come on, JJ. Show me some love, baby. Everybody say hey to JJ in the chats. Show my man some love. 7 years old. Doing a little high top sports action here on a little Thursday night. Come on now. Show him some juice. My hoodie shipped today. Cody ordered himself a Scare Money Don't Make Money hoodie. Can't wait. Love it. Cormani would help a lot. We've talked about it with Connor. That one's going to be a late one. That one, I don't think anybody has a pulse on that guy right now. We'll get a 5-star. Heck, Iowa has one and Louisville. I saw that, man. It's like, what are we doing? We can't snag one of these kids? Oh, man. As long as Billy finishes strong, he will. So, do you watch or have a favorite NFL team? Of course I watch the NFL. Fantasy football just is my bread and butter, my friend. That's a great question. Speaking of fantasy football, and I'll answer your other question here in a minute. We're going to be doing a fantasy football league for our members, okay? I haven't mentioned it in a little bit, but if you are a member, you're going to be – I have to figure this out now because we're up to like the 40 mark of members, which is just incredible. You guys are amazing. But we're going to be doing a fantasy football draft for the ones that want to play. Not everybody's going to want to play. And the winner will receive $150. There is no buy-in entry besides being a member. And we're going to do we're going to live stream the draft on here. And all the donations through that live draft will be entered back into the pot. So it could be 150 and then some. We're going to do weekly giveaways too. Maybe weeks or 2-week giveaways based on prizes throughout the season. So it's going to be a great time. It's really fun. I try to make it as fun and exciting as possible as the commish. I want to play. Steve and I want to play to talk a lot of smack with you guys because I think the key purpose of fantasy football is talking a lot of shit and having a good time. So if you guys want in on that, shoot me a message. If you guys are already a member. If you're not a member and want to be part of that, well, the rest is history. Go down in the link in the description. Become a member. What's your favorite team? Favorite team, I kind of just I go for the Falcons and the Jags. Those are my two teams that I like. But again, I'm more of, because of fantasy football, I just enjoy the players. I'm more of a player guy, honestly, than a team guy. I like seeing guys do well. Twom Brady, I love me some Twom. I love Zeke. Zeke's been having a bad season. Jamar Chase, loving that guy right now. I'm not a big jersey guy with the NFL, but Jamar Chase, I've been loving me some little white, little creamy Jamar Chase, maybe a little signed Jamar Chase helmet. That's my jazz right there. Baker, I love Baker. He's just a good time. Good, he's here for a good time, not a long time. Justin Herbert doing some good stuff as well. Jalen Ramsey, you guys, I might get some flack, but he's a great football player. He's fun to watch. So more of a player guy than anything else. Let's see here. Let's see. I live in Jefferson, Georgia. I bleed orange and blue and love the Braves, hate the Dogs. Man, can't stand them. JT. I love that combo, baby. Let's go. We need some online commits from Cody. Utah win by... Okay, Brian, you just trolling, Brian. Okay? Brian, we had to talk to Brock about this earlier, Brian, okay? Let's calm down with the heat, all right? Relax for a minute. Let's get to know each other for a second, all right? Let's hang out. If you're not subscribed and you're bringing this heat, that's not okay. At least subscribe and drop a like if you're gonna come with that gas, all right? Then we'll go from there. Utah's gonna get swamped. Well done, Andrew. What way to counter that, my guy? Charles Young, Utah doesn't start the season strong usually, and if I remember correctly, Charles, you are from Utah. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I remember your avatar, and I want to say that you were from Utah. Just remind me. Austin Ray, Brian Drunk AF. Yes. JJ Simmons, a shout out. JJ Simmons, what up, baby? Y'all see FSU? No way. Y'all see FSU whiff on Brock Glenn for quarterback, lost their 4-star quarterback commit, and now, we gotta hit it. We gotta call an audible here, boys. Hold on. I lost my, oh no. It's my first day here on the job, boys. First day here on the job. We're fine. Look, we're back. It's like we never left. Battery's still low from last night. Can you elaborate on that, Muddy? What do you mean lost that? Did he already commit? I saw that he was committing. I didn't know when it was. I can't wait to let Steve know. He's going to be excited to hear that. Let's see here. Where do you think UF will win? Well, when do you think UF will win the SEC? That's a good question. SS is a good question. Look, I think it's up for grabs every year, to be honest with you. It really is. It's not like, I know that's crazy talk, but it really is up for grabs every year. I think they could win it this year. Win it, I'm going to say more go. I think Bama's going to be good with Bryce Young, so this year might not be the one. Next year, I think our odds are going to increase dramatically, especially if Anthony Richardson stays. And Shane Matthews was on last night. He talked about why and Anthony will stay, simply because he doesn't have enough time in college. And I didn't think about that either. We're all like, oh, he's going to go, but it's like, look, the guy hasn't really played that much. So next year, I think, is definitely a higher favorite than this year for sure, obviously. DeJohn Reynolds, Jamarcus Weston, Lorenzo Lingard, my dog, and Nick Elskinsky. Sleepers. Couldn't agree, millionaire. Walker didn't want to work for it. Oh, the starting position, is that what we're talking about, Andrew? Ran through. Yes, they're going to get ran through. Before the Canes win the Miami or Florida's going to win before the Canes win the SEC. He goes, I don't think look, the only reason why Miami has a shot at the ACC is because the ACC is a complete just train wreck of a division. So winning the ACC is not as, it's a big deal for Miami who've never won it before, but I could see where a Miami fan would think that, because FSU's done. I mean, you got Wake Forest, joke. Pitt, joke. Clemson, they're kind of in a weird state right now. I don't know if they're going to get things dialed back in or kind of be on this weird limbo stage. So that could be a thing there. Boston College, I mean, it's not like it's a hard division to win. So you saying that, it's like, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. I like Holly things with his nose on our dongs. I don't know what that was, Mike Litteris. Clemson is our only problem. Okay. I like Holly songs with his nose on our dongs. Okay. Okay. Let's get the funniest Gator on the show. I need some more entertainment with you guys. Sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry we're not more exciting enough, Brandon. I thought we were a good time here, bud. Look, we got some funny Gators. Let me know. Shoot us a message. We'll get some juice on here. Let's see here. You going to stream? We're on the stream, Devil. What you talking about, dog? Oh, tomorrow. 2-part question. Okay. I don't know yet. I don't know. I got to play it out. I kind of want to make like more of a video of Friday Night Lights tomorrow versus just streaming the event. Because setting everything up obviously is going to be an issue. Now I could just put my phone out and stream it. I could probably do a little bit of that just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a taste. I typically don't like to do that simply because of quality. But if you guys want to see it, maybe I can. So let me see here. Is the SEC comparable? It's not comparable. Dang right, Brian. Let me see. Austin, you're funny. Okay, Brian. Brian's still back at it again with the spice. Austin, you're funny. Utah is established and has been proven to be a very good team. UF is bringing in a new regime and strategies, and unless Utah craps itself, they should win pretty easily. Okay. Well, that seems a bit aggressive. Let's see here. Mizzell going to Tennessee. Chris Smith. That's not a bad prediction, Chris. I can't say I don't disagree with you. Oh, here we go, boys. Let's all gather around here for Muddy. He says he needs a movie suggestion tonight for the date night. My wife said Top Gun. I mean, I don't know what, the new one or the old one. I don't think we need to go any further than that. It's Top Gun, Muddy. Glad we could help. Charles Young. Charles, can you confirm if you're from Utah or not, man? I don't want to look like an idiot here. Is LeBlanc a big loss? From what it sounds like, it sucks, obviously, but it sounds like there's some red flags compared for what someone was saying earlier. So it's a tough L from a 4-star standpoint from the numbers. But again, there's things coming out that he was kind of a red flag. I haven't heard that, but that's the take on that. So let's see here. Yushi, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. JJ is a fan for life. I must be way behind on these comments. You guys must be just rolling through because I'm like way, way behind you guys. I'm glad, man. I'm glad JJ is a fan, dude. That's some good stuff, man. Look, if you guys order some merch, Jeremy, please send me a pic of you guys, of you and your boy wearing it. I'd love to post it and show some love for you guys. So please do. Go Jags. There we go. I think I'm way behind on this. Yeah, you guys are way ahead. So NCAA Fantasy League, that would be a good time. Oh, a little super chat from Mike Litteris. Hopefully, if it's a sticker. Ricky says, I'm in on that. Yes, sir, the Falcons. I am so far behind. How is this that far delayed? My goodness. All right, let me try to get ahead a little bit. You guys are crushing the comments. Ah, there he is. Okay, Charles from Utah. All right, good. I wasn't wrong. Oh, man, you guys are so far. I'm so far behind. I apologize. I'm trying to see all your comments. RM Oracle, what's going on? Brock Glenn got like 3 cornerbacks to Ohio State. Hey, Matthew. Oh, geez, you guys are fast. You guys are too quick. I can't even keep up. Let me see here. What's going on, Christian David? Welcome to the show, man. Andrew Sirius. Wow, I can't even. Okay, okay, I'm catching up. Okay, from Mike Litteris. This guy's a hoot. Non-sexual question here. As a guy who does these streams, how do you build your connections with these recruits in schools? Also, you didn't know what a Friday Night Light was. Not a sexual question. I'm glad you had to preface that. Like if you didn't preface that, everyone would be like, this guy's doing some weird stuff. He must be. Like, how else? How am I building these connections? Simply, dude, just reaching out, man. Just reaching out, shooting them messages, shooting them kind of what we've been doing, and talking to them a little bit. not being too pushy, just being very honest with them. Like, hey man, here's my vision. Here's what I want to do. Would love to have you on to talk about it. Give them a platform, right? And like Najee, for example, he reached out. He said yes, and then he went kind of cold for a bit, and then he reached out back. He goes, hey man, I want to be on the show. I've watched it a few times. I like it. So part of it too is they probably see my message. They go and look, and they go, oh, this seems like a pretty cool, fun show. I'm down to be on it, right? So I think the two go hand in hand of being able to, they see what we're producing, and then they see like, okay, it's legit. We've been fortunate enough to build a relationship with the collective. That's been huge with building that. So then now we've got more credibility on there. And that was just simply, hey, I have an idea. What can we do? And then we capitalized on the idea. They loved it. And now we're a trusted partner in the sense of like, yeah, like everything we said we would do, we would deliver on it. So it's working for it, and then being prepared when the time comes, it kind of just snowballs from there. Like the Shane Matthews and stuff, again, it's just reaching out. And then I think having the platform now helps a little bit as well too. And then having good conversations, all those things kind of work out. So that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy, man. Nothing too wild. We want FSU to go 7-7. We want FSU to do well. We really do, guys. We want them to do well. We only did get one today, Adrian. Only one. Derek will finish as a Gator. Look, I think those guys can flip for sure. I'm not. Oh, SS. I thought I'm not dodging your questions, Cody. SS. He's just trolling here. I love it. I love the trolls, man. This is a good time. All right, let's see here. What is you guys just really have a good time with this Friday Night Lights thing. If I go to Friday Night Lights tomorrow and I make a video about it, it has to be a wash, okay? It's got to be done with. We move along, all right? Can we make a pact on that? So you have 24 hours, okay? Get it out of your system, boys. Get out of your system. Oh, Brian, he's back with some. Oh, jeez. Just spreading the truth bomb for UF. AR had 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions and just 64 passing attempts. But Dan, offense. We know, Brian. We know. Daniel Riviera's in here. Is this his burner account? Friday Night Lights is not a sexual question. You guys are a freaking hoot. Prime time, Mike Litteris. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the support, Mike. Oh, man, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. All right, boys and girls, thank you for stopping by on this pop-up stream. As usual, great time hanging out with you. As always, look, we're either going to go live tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. We'll see how it is when we get there. But I want to mainly record it and make kind of like a Lorenzo style. If you guys haven't seen that video where him and I worked out, it's more of a vlog style type. That's my goal with this video. I want to make more content like that with players as well. I'm in talks with the collective, again, making some other content with the athletes. Again, not just interviews. I like the interviews, but I like to do competition. I like to compete. I like to show them in their lifestyle more than just the interviews. So be on the lookout for those things. Those are going to be coming over the next few weeks, hopefully months as well. We're hoping to have a big player on in the next few days. We're working with the collective on that too. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, links in the description. If you guys like the merch, the Scare Money Don't Make Money merch, Tank's coming soon. Maybe we get a Beat Hurricane shirt to hate on all these Hurricane fans in here. We can make a Hurricane shirt as well for you guys if you want one. I don't care. But thank you guys for stopping by. Pray for our boy Lincoln, Andrew's son. He's doing better, but he's having some kidney issues right now. I'm not loving that, but I talked to him last night. Says he's doing better. So let's say some prayers for our boy. You guys have a great night. Be on the lookout. It's gonna be a good next few days. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Boogity boogity.
I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight.
Jeremy Simmons became a member, boys and girls. Welcome to the fam, Jeremy. Woo! I was about to shut it down. Welcome, my man. Love it. JJ, let's go, baby.
I'm a human being, cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.